Do you bid on your brand terms on paid search? Some brands do and some don't. So who's got it right? Well, it really depends, so let's get into it today. But first, what is brand bidding? Within paid search, it consists of bidding on your own brand terms or trademark terms if you wish, in order to appear on Google search and shopping. For example, Scamp & Dude or passenger clothing. So when potential customers are searching for your brand, your ad will appear and redirect them straight onto your website. Now, some marketers have really strong views on brand bidding and would argue that if a customer is searching for their brand terms, their organic listing should capture them anyway, effectively driving free traffic to the site as it's not incurring any advertising cost. And to a certain extent, that is true, but not always, and one I want to delve into in a sec. The other challenge lies in how paid search is being perceived in-house. Historically, paid search has always been a return on ad spend focused channel. So if you run a full funnel strategy, we know that brand activity drives a much stronger return on ad spend than non-brand. By nature, we're engaging with users already familiar with your brand and ready to buy. Therefore, the minute you pause your brand activity, paid search return on ad spend starts to drop, and then senior stakeholders internally on interrogating paid search performance. The £1 million question is always, should I actually bid on my brand terms? Yes or no? Our approach at Genie is always the same and will depend on our client's strategy. But here are a couple of pointers to help you review your use of brand bidding. First, does your organic listing appear on top of the search result page, and is the copy up to date? If yes, then we'd question whether brand bidding is vital for you. If not, then there's really an argument to launch paid, as you might lose out on ready-to-buy customers. Second, we will look into Google Ads auction insights to really understand if other retailers or your own third-party resellers are appearing on your own brand terms. If no one is, and your organic listing is on top of the page, then there's really an argument to pause your branded activity on search. But in both instances, if you do decide to drop brand bidding, we'd always recommend to have a solid testing plan in place. The hypothesis here is that your organic channel will pick up those sales. To prove or disprove this theory, when reviewing your own activity, ensure that you're looking at performance holistically. Now, what about brand bidding on Google Shopping? On that specific inventory, Google will match a retailer's shopping ad with a search query based on factors like conversion rate, expected click-through rate, and quality of the product feed, meaning that pausing shopping brand activity will naturally open the door to retailers with similar products. So in that specific case, it's always about brand protection. All the time and cash that you've invested in driving that new potential customer can be swept away by a competitor at the very last minute. So in most cases, we would always argue to keep running brand activity on shopping. There might be one instance when it could be a conscious and strategic decision, and that's really when a retailer is happy to drop out of the auction for their third-party resellers to drive those sales instead. So, what are some e-commerce brands doing out there? One of our retailers' strategies is to capture brand demand at all costs. Their argument is that they should not lose out on ready-to-buy customers and very much own the first result page on Google. Another retailer is more than happy to drop their brand activity and let their resellers pick up that sale, be it on search or on shopping. This can be more unusual, but their argument is that it's still a sale for their brand and they do not want to compete against their own resellers. Lastly, a small fashion retailer we're working with is visible on both brand shopping and on SEO, so have decided to pause brand bidding on search. They understand their PPC return on ad spend is going to drop and are more than happy to purely focus on mid-funnel activity through search and PMAX. So now that you know what brand bidding is all about, it's a case of understanding whether your money might be better invested somewhere else to drive new customer acquisition. But whatever you do, we'd always recommend you to test either strategy to first understand the potential impact on your budget and other key metrics. That's it guys, we're done. All right,